welcome to my channel. My name is Maggie, an ex-survivor. On my channel, I discuss about narcissists, their stories, and how they abuse other people. On today's topic, I'm going to discuss about how to identify a covert narcissist. A covert narcissist can be described in 3 words: envious, objectification, and dangerous. They are believed to be the worst because it will take you forever to recognize a covert narcissist. A covert narcissist loves to be pitied and sympathized with for the injustice they assume were committed to them just because you exposed them. So that is how dangerous they are. So what signs will identify a covert narcissist? A covert narcissist has entitlement. They feel they're entitled to everything that you have that they don't have. They don't take responsibility of any of their actions. They will resort to any emotional manipulation to obtain whatever they want. They feel entitled such that they will use fear, twisted responsibility, and guilt to manipulate you to comply with their demands. Another sign is love bombing. How do they use love bombing? When you first meet them, they will want you to move very fast, wanting immediate exclusivity into a romantic relationship, pressuring for a quick commitment to marriage within weeks. They quickly announce to you that you are their soulmate and love of their life. They will even tell you you are the one. As soon as they set eyes on you, you are the one. Okay, how do they do it during love bombing? They will perfectly mirror all your best traits and play the nicest person you've ever met before. You'll be trapped in their net during this time. The next thing, they want to move in with you into your house as soon as possible and will resort to tears if you say no. At some point, they will even tell you they are the only ones that care for you and no one has good intention for you except them. Sometimes they will even come to you to ask you for money. So if you say no, they will blame you for everything that goes wrong because they want to tell you that you are the only one who can save them. So if you refuse to give them money, there's no one else who can give them money except you. So if they fail to get what they wanted to get with that money, it will be because of you. And whatever goes wrong at that particular time, it will be because of you. You didn't give them that money. So they put it in your mind that you are the only good person that they know. So that is also another way of love bombing you. They also like blame shifting. When they tell a story about something that happened, if the mistake was theirs, they will start telling you that if it were not for somebody else, that thing would not have happened. Or if it were not for something else, that thing would not have happened. There are sometimes, if they see that the indication shows that they were the ones in the fault, they will start even blaming the devil, that it was because of the devil. So a covert narcissist will not take responsibility of any wrong that they did. They want to take credit from people who have made efforts to do things. But when it comes to their part, they will back off. Covert narcissists, they don't like to work, but they will turn it around and they will make you work, in that even if you are sick, they will ignore you. They will ignore that part that you are sick because they want you to do something. They feel that they should not work. So they design their lives as that of a child and they want to demand things the way an infant child can demand. So that is how they are. And so you imagine an adult demanding things like a child. This adult has brains and has things, but they pretend like no, they don't understand. They are also a perfect manipulators. They will study your weakness of wanting to make other people happy, that is including him, because you have that empathy. Then they will capitalize on that. So they will continue harassing you until you give in to their demands. So they will guilt trip you, force you to do things that you are not comfortable with. Because what they don't have in their vocabulary is boundaries. So they don't respect your boundaries. They don't respect you as saying no. So they will force things onto you until you give in. Another thing is devaluation and discard. During the love bombing, there are things that they told you that you believed, and which majority of them were just lies, just to get you into their net. So once you are there into their net and you are stuck there for years, because that is what you believed, you didn't have another mind to just move out. So they know you are just stuck there, you are at their mercy. So that's when they start now constantly stating that, even telling you that you're not good enough. So when they start telling you that, you start working hard to prove to them that you can be nice. But that is not the plan from the beginning. Their plan was just to use you and discard you. So they've made their mind they want to discard you. So whatever you do, they'll have to fulfill their plan. So they will discard you. You'll be left heartbroken and an empty shell. Nowhere to go. You don't have anything to think about. You are just left there empty and stuck. So always you sleep, you cry, you only think about them. You only long for them to come back. But they made their mind and they were not even there in the first place. Those love bombings were just fake love, just to get you into their hooks. Because they know when you tell them that you love them, you mean it. Them, they don't mean it. They were just mirroring you. Because those were the things they saw in you. So they knew if they use them, it is easy for them to get you into their net. So you know when you are broken, what happens? Things start going wrong with your body, with your brain, with your mind. So you act like you are crazy. And that's the time they go around telling people how crazy you are. So the worst thing you can do at that particular time, because they know you'll do it. Once they've start telling people that you're crazy, you'll snap at them. Maybe you'll start screaming at them, and that will prove to them and will prove to other people that you actually are crazy. So they have different tricks just to make you look bad in front of your friends, your people, even your family. They also use guilt tripping. So in guilt tripping is just to find a way to get you back, to use you as their supply. So they'll start telling you things like, can't you remember I did this for you? Can't you remember when we started this? Can't you remember how much I love you? Can you remember how much I loved you? It's you who is causing all these things. So it turns out that it is not them that wanted to discard you. It is because of you that they had to do what they did, which is wrong. And a covert narcissist is even the worst. So when they tell you that, you'll start blaming yourself, thinking that you are the problem. You are not the problem. That is just a trick that they use. So when you hear such things, you start pushing your boundaries. And when they found your boundaries to be weak, you'll start now doubting yourself because they've confused you. You know, they've gaslighted you so that the beliefs that you have, the things that you believed in, you start now doubting them because you believe their lies as being the truth. So even the truth that you know, you doubt it. And that is what they want, because that is their trick. Because they want to get you around in their circles, to just toss you here and there, because they don't want you to be steady. They don't want you to think right. So those are their tricks. So if you have a weak boundary, they'll just squeeze themselves in and you'll be left with nothing. That time they'll come to rip your soul away. They won't leave you with anything. So if you decided to go no contact and decided to leave them, or if they're the ones who left you, please take that one as a gift and just start working on yourself, because that is a gift. You can give it to yourself. Work on yourself. Pursue your dreams. Pursue your passion. That is what will make you happy, because happiness is about you. It's not about them. So whatever you do, do it for yourself. Don't look around and do it for them, because they will never be satisfied with whatever you're doing. So just think about it before you bring them back into your life. So remember, during the love bombing, they were preparing you for trauma bonding. So they know immediately they start discarding you because they had previously love bombed you. So you long just to be with them. And that is what they prepared you for. So you will go there, beg, kneel, cry to want them back. That is the fuel you are giving them, because they want to see you miserable. They want to see you sad. And that is their goal. So when they discard you, they've planned and they know what they'll get back. So if you want to beat them, just behave like nothing happened. They'll start wondering, and they will start looking for ways to come back. It will not about now you coming back, but they will start planning for a revenge. So if you see them hovering you back after you've gone no contact and you've been quiet and you've taken their discard lightly, just know they are planning for a revenge. They are not coming for love. They are coming for a revenge. So just be careful and don't allow them to play around with your mind. You are a strong person, you are confident, and you can move on without them. Because it's better without them than with them. Because with them, you'll die young. Thank you very much for watching, and let's meet in the next video.